Hi, everybody. Trustees. Thank you so much for this opportunity to present my awesome idea. I used a mic before, sorry. According to Lee Jones on the website, awesome is something that expands our understanding and our perceptions of what individual and communal potentials are. It brings communities together. It sparks an instant of joy and delight, and it inspires hope for a more awesome future. I believe that my idea meets all these criteria. My project is called Chain of Smiles, and I started it about 1 year ago. I make greeting cards and little gifts for hospital patients, residents in long-term care, and shut-ins. When I was 17 years old, I was admitted to hospital for surgery. I woke one morning to see a little paper flower on the tray beside my bed. It had been cut out of the back of a cereal box. It meant the world to me. Just the thought that someone was thinking about me, a stranger. I was told that a man had placed it on my tray while I slept. I never got to meet the man nor thank him, but that random act of kindness really impacted the rest of my life. Adult life brought a family and a home to take care of, a couple of moves, and a full-time job, and so I didn't get to repay that favor until now. When I retired, I thought, why can't I carry on where that man left off? And so I made some little gifts that I hoped would bring a smile to someone's face and perhaps give a lift to someone's day. So far, I have made and given away 1,163 little pick-me-up gifts. These gifts have gone to nursing homes, churches, and Meals on Wheels. I have received many words of encouragement for this project. Jennifer at Glendale Crossings wrote, I want to thank you for thinking of us. I think your act of kindness is very touching, and I would be happy to accept and pass on your tokens of thoughtfulness to our residents. She told me I should go with her the next time she handed out my gifts because she said half the fun is seeing the smile that someone is thinking of them. Douglas at Village Green Community Church wrote, I am impressed by your experience and project for brightening residents' care. Thank you so much for making this outreach so beautiful and thoughtful. Tracy at the Salvation Army wrote, I think this is a fabulous idea. We would love to support you. And so I gave them some boxes for their Christmas gift boxes and also for Operation Mobilizing Hope. Susan at Dearness Home wrote, what a lovely idea and so thoughtful. I'm sure we have some residents who would just love to get one of your gifts. Thank you so much for thinking of us and making a difference in the lives of our seniors. A lady shared a very personal story with me about how she visited her grandfather in the hospital. He had been given a little cross-stitch valentine, and when she came to visit him one day, he gave it to her. And when he passed away, that was the only thing that she had to remind herself of the time she spent visiting her grandfather in the hospital. She said, sometimes acts of kindness go further than the intended receiver. Phyllis, who gave me a box of magazines, wrote, it's gratifying to see people use their creative abilities to help encourage other people. May God richly bless you for the work you do. Keep up the positive support. Susan gave me a bag of buttons. She said, perhaps in my own little way, I will feel part of the wonderful good that you are doing. I'm sure you are changing lives. Keep up the good work. Sue at McCormick Home wrote, how kind of you to want to continue something due to someone else's kindness. I know that our residents would thoroughly enjoy some of these gifts as a special gift or special thought. If I am the lucky one to receive your generous donation, I would use it to purchase supplies so that I can reach more people. I want to make a difference, even in the smallest way. Thank you for listening to my awesome idea for making the lives of our elderly, shut-ins, and the sick just a bit more enjoyable, and I hope you'll want to become links in my chain of smiles.
Anyone have any questions? Any trustees have questions? No? Steve?
You mentioned the Dearest Homes and some churches. Has LHSC allowed you access to the hospital?
I feel like I have just I feel like I've just really scratched the surface of all the needy people that would benefit from these little gifts, so I haven't gone into the hospitals yet. The churches have received some gifts and they may have taken them to people in the hospital. Other than that, I don't know. But that would be great. I would love that very much.
Anybody else? Dave?
So looking at the samples you passed around, is there, with an awesome grant, is there anything more or different you would do with?
I think maybe my gifts might get a little bit more sophisticated. But other than that, I think I would carry on because my thought is that the gift is just to bring a smile to someone's face. And sometimes when you're in the hospital or when you visit somebody in the hospital and you're kind of wondering what you're going to say to them, this is kind of like a little conversation starter as you say, oh, that's a pretty little flower, where did that come from? So, and I'm hoping that it will inspire other people to do something nice for somebody.
I think you sort of answered the question I have, but are you considering trying to involve other people to do the same thing as part of this?
I haven't yet. It's kind of early in my game. I know I've made over 1,000, but it still seems like I'm just starting out.
Would you invite other people to join you? It's just saying that she would invite other people and be happy to have them help her make it. Okay, well, thank you very much. Yay.